we were talking a bit earlier about some big figures moving around. I think that Yvette Cooper is going to be moved from the Home Office, and I think Yvette Cooper is going to be going to the Foreign Office, and might be that David Lammy is shuffled to another role in Cabinet. And as I understand it, I think Shabana Mahmood, who has been the Justice Secretary, very effective in the prisons crisis. I think Keir Starmer impressed with her. I think she might be moving to Home Secretary. That would mean Lammy potentially moving to Justice. This is not confirmed. This is just what I'm hearing from my sources.
That in itself is so interesting, because we know Yvette Cooper has had a few rows with the Treasury, right, over cuts. She wasn't happy about the settlements with the police. She's been trying to get more money to the Home Office, and Shabana Mahmood has been, I guess, kind of wielding the knife, if you like, in Justice. Do you think we can read much into that?
I don't know yet, Sophie. I mean, all I'm getting at the moment is we've got Cooper going to the Foreign Office, Lammy potentially to Justice, and Shabana Mahmood to the Home Office. And the way I would interpret Shabana Mahmood to the Home Office is that, as you said, she has been effective. Yeah. It's what I was talking about earlier about Keir Starmer's focus on delivering where he feels a minister has been effective. Yeah. He feels that she's been effective in the Justice Department, and he's given her a bigger role. And she took she's taken these very difficult decisions. I mean, we've done on Politics Hub an awful lot on stuff on prisons. You know, she took those decisions to let criminals out early, and there was an awful lot of flack that came with that, but she faced it up, and I guess she almost was doing what she needed to do for the Number 10 project. And of course the Home Office is notoriously one of the most difficult departments to manage because of the bad headlines that it often generates. I wonder if he thinks he needs someone like Shabana Mahmood, who's got a few battle scars on her back, in order to do that. Yeah, and also look, the Home Office brief is the most politically arresting at the moment. It is a massive problem for the government. The small boats crisis, the hotels, the public unhappiness around that, the unrest around that. And the Prime Minister clearly feels like he needs to have a change at the top of that department in order to try and deliver. To be fair to Yvette Cooper, she has done an awful amount in that space. Right. She has been a minister under the Blair government. She knows what she's doing. She's come in and she's done the one-in, one-out deal. Yeah. She's worked closely with France. She's looking at the hotel. You know, she's looking at the legal framework. So I don't think anyone could accuse Yvette Cooper of not trying to push the agenda, but it might be that the Prime Minister wants a new pair of eyes and he wants a change. I mean, look, Yvette Cooper is not being demoted in the sense she's going to the Foreign Office. Yeah, she's not being shunted out of government. There's 4 big offices of state here. You've got Prime Minister, Chancellor, Foreign Office, Home Office. Interestingly, you'll have 3 women in those roles. That's true. And also the other thing as well is that I think sometimes, even though there's a lot of kind of grandeur that comes with Foreign Secretary, in the past it's been seen perhaps it's not quite as hands-on, as important to like kind of the machinations of government as some of the other roles. But that's not the case now, because international news is such a big thing. I should say at this point that we have now got it confirmed exactly what Beth said. Okay, good. So don't worry, you can risky 60 seconds. Yeah, I know, I love it. Yvette Cooper moving to the Foreign Office, Shabana Mahmood moving to the Home Office. I'm actually going to go get my phone because things are moving so quickly. I feel like we need to be kind of plugged on at this point. Well, then that looks as well, does David Lammy, who's the current Foreign Secretary, does he end up going to the Justice Department? I am now primed because I expect that, given that what I was hearing has been confirmed, I imagine that we are now going to be seeing some of these politicians into the street and coming into Number 10.